Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to this reading. We're going to be taking a look at the energy and predictions for the sign of Sagittarius for the beginning of February. Now, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. All right, Sagittarius, let's go ahead and see what we have going on for you here at the beginning of February. Glad to be doing a February bonus reading. Do be on the lookout for more content from me, but yeah, so I'm going to be using the Light Seers, I think is what the name of the tarot deck is called, the Light Seers Tarot. This is actually the first time I'm using this deck. It's pretty cool. Actually just bought one of my best friend's tarot cards, his collection, so yeah, I got a bunch of things to try, and obviously these cards are not upright. So I don't typically read reversals, so we're gonna make sure that these are all upright. Is that upright? No, it's not. All right, guys. All right, let's get the cards out here. Do hope you're doing well, and I hope things are good for you. We're gonna go ahead and also take 3 clarifiers here. All right, make sure we're all set up and in view, and then we'll get right into it. I'm also using a Celtic Cross spread here. So, yes. I just feel like maybe. Interesting. All right, new deck, new cards, trying to figure it out. All right, so yeah, cool. So, energy on the bottom, Sagittarius, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So you're the second fire sign to get the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom. That's pretty cool. So the Wheel of Fortune represents potentially your destiny kind of being right in front of you. It says that the wheel has spun in front of you, it's spun in your favor, it's spun in your fortune, and here it is. And you can choose to get on this train of your destiny, or you can choose to stay in the station. The idea is that you have a choice. You have a choice connected to your destiny here. But whether or not you will take the choice is not certain. Right? You will make the choice. Versus like when we look at the world would suggest that there is certainty, right? Like you have come to the end of something. You've come to a major completion. The wheel just says that what is certain is your destiny is here. It has arrived. You have a choice to make. Do you want to take it or do you not want to? Are you going to stay in the station or are you going to hop on the train? And it's an exciting card. Now, if it's not about your destiny, the Wheel of Fortune can just indicate potentially that there's some luck in your life. And that's always good, right? We all like to get a little lucky sometimes in life, but let's go ahead and see what this might be around. So in your current situation, you have the 8 of Pentacles. Wow, I love this illustration. So the 8 of Pentacles, you can see here that this person is hard at work. They've got all these materials around them, and actually they're sort of manifesting something here. You can see the different bowls there. And there's also all of these like moon signs above them. But the 8 of Pentacles really talks about dedication to your work, dedication to your craft, maybe in this case, dedication to your manifestation that you have been working really hard on, particularly around this destiny energy here with the Wheel of Fortune. But the 8 of Pentacles also is a card that can talk about skill and you being a high skill person. You have so many skills that you can use to profit, that you can use to get you new jobs, land you jobs, advance yourself in your career. And there's something here that you are deeply dedicated to in your current situation that feels really, really healthy. In fact, in this cross, as I'm looking here, you have really good stuff. Now, there's something a little bit challenging on your mind. We'll talk about this more as we go along. But you have a really, really nice beginning energy here. And also, actually, this reading is just really positive. So what are you dedicated to? I think some of you here, actually, I'm getting the energy of karma that's coming into my mind. And I think that some of you have taken actions towards manifestation. There's something about karma and manifestation that's coming in. Okay, I think that you have really been dedicated. Maybe you started the year off with like a vision board. And you're like, okay, I'm gonna go to Europe, or I'm gonna go to wherever. You put pictures of Europe on your wall, or you put pictures of something on your wall, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna visualize this, I'm gonna manifest it, and I'm gonna do it this year. Maybe you put $1 million on your wall, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna manifest earning $1 million through my business. There's something here. You've been dedicated to a vision. You've been dedicated to a manifestation here. And you could see the first breadcrumb, the first inkling of this coming in here in February, but certainly you could see the sort of breadcrumbs start to come in here at the beginning of February between now and this reading's between now and like let's call it the middle of February. I will be doing a mid-February reading as well, which is going to come out after this. So very nice. Now in the problem position you have the star. So this is a good problem to have. The star also can represent synchronicities, and it is also a card that indicates your dreams, your wishes. It is one of the major wish cards in the tarot. And so for this to be in the problem position, what I would say is there some part of this that, okay, the word tangible is coming into my mind. Is there something that you have to physically do to help this manifestation materialize in a better way? Or is there something that you need to like physically, tangibly do to help yourself bring this manifestation in, right? Because with the star, it's almost like maybe you're dreaming a little bit too much. And I know that sounds awful, but hold on, let me get around to this here. At some point in manifestation and in dreaming, we have to get out of the dreaming space and into the doing space. Okay? I'm going to say that again. At some point, we have to get out of the dreaming space and into the doing space. And I think you started this year off with this amazing vision, this amazing idea that you're going to manifest, and that's awesome. But you have to take steps. If you read The Secret is one of my favorite books, and it also, the documentary I think is even better. If you read that or you're a fan of that, and you're a fan of manifesting, you know that the vision, the dreaming, that's one part of it. But actually to see it materialize, you have to put in the steps. You have to put the action into place as well. And so I think the big message for you here is you have an opportunity to spring into action with this Wheel of Fortune showing up on the bottom, okay? And this is, it may not feel like it now, or it may not seem obvious now, but this is getting you closer to that vision coming in, to actually coming in. Now, in your thoughts, what's on your mind here? You have the Nine of Swords. You're a bit anxious about something, okay? This person here is up late at night, and you can see the bed frame in the background and the pillow here. This indicates like nightmares. Sorry, nightmares. So have your dreams turned into nightmares, or are your dreams nightmares? But no, honestly, I think that some of you are a little bit overwhelmed or anxious about like, how is this going to materialize? You know, what steps do I need to take? How am I going to get from point A to point B? And I feel like the universe is trying to say like, don't worry about it right now. Okay, what you should focus on right now is actually just going. Just going. I said this also to Aries, the other fire sign I've read for so far. I feel like you just need to press start. Okay, you just need to press start and see how the movie unfolds, right? Press start, see how the movie unfolds, and maybe you'll be in the credits. No, I think honestly, you're not going to be in the credits. You're the main character. You're the main character. And I think for you, I think you just have to press start on something, and you're a little bit anxious about how it's actually going to materialize. To get the Nine of Swords in the thoughts position, to me, would suggest your thoughts are getting the best of you right now. And that's definitely what's coming in. Now, what you can't see, or what is in the subconscious, right, below the surface here, is the Justice card. Okay, Justice card is karma, all right? And you can see that, I like this illustration, you can see the mirror, the reflection here. It's the idea that the actions we put out into the world really come back to us, right? As we give, we receive. The Justice card is all about divine law and order, okay? It's about, it is honestly, and this is a little curt, but this is a true message with the Justice card, you get what you deserve, right? So what actions are you putting out there? And by the way, you get what you deserve. You know, if you're doing good actions, you deserve something really beautiful and good to come in, right? And so the idea here is, what I'm feeling is, for those of you looking to manifest right now, the idea is that the worst thing you could do is do nothing. The worst thing you could do is stay in this zone of like your thoughts just being overwhelming, your thoughts getting the best of you. If you can somehow break free of this, and you can press start, okay, you can press play. I think some of you here are going to be able to really see the breadcrumbs towards this manifestation come in at the beginning of February. Now, in the past, you have the Empress, okay? You've been in this really healthy state of abundance. I think you've been thinking abundantly here for the first start of this year. To start off, in January, I think some of you have really realized that you can have it all this year. You can do a lot this year, and you can always have it all. You always can, and it's a good idea to think that way. You can also see that this image is kind of triggering some things. You can see the world is actually what this Empress is birthing. It's almost like the Empress is a card of fertility. It is a card that can indicate motherhood or fatherhood as well, just being a parent in the tarot. But it's a card that can indicate birthing something into life. And in this case, what you are birthing is this worldly manifestation. It feels like everything here is at the palm, is at your fingertips, right? It's in the palm of your hands. And the sky is the limit for you. The sky is truly the limit. But right now, what has to happen is you have to take action, okay? And this is the big thing, Sagittarius. I am a Sagittarius rising. I hear you. You got to take action on some things. We got to sometimes move out of the dreaming stage, move out of the manifestation, and we got to go into the action. Now, in the future position here, you have the Four of Wands. Love this energy for you. This is a card of celebration, good times, good vibes. You can see these two people here on the card are celebrating. It is a card of ceremonies and marriage as well. But the Four of Wands can indicate stability in life as well. Now, what's interesting here is I think maybe some of you getting into this joy state. Yeah, I think some of you want to get into this state, like these the two people on the card are. They're in a state of joy, and you can see like the energy here around the people. It is true when you're in a state of joy or a joy state, things just come in. Things really, really just come in. And I think getting out of this Nine of Swords, which is a fear state, and into this joy state, is going to allow you to take these healthy actions. Yeah, that's what I think is coming in here, because I'm not getting much else from this Four of Wands, but it's possible here in the future, maybe some back half of February, you're going to have something to celebrate. You're going to have nice communication with your friends. You're going to maybe go on an outing. You're going to have a nice situation here with your friends. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at this column here. So this is the direction that you are headed. So in your current influence, the way that you are influencing the situation, you have the Seven of Pentacles. All right, so the Seven of Pentacles here, you can see the roots are growing something incredible here. And it's funny, this person can't exactly see it yet, but there's something beautiful waiting for this person under the surface. And the Seven of Pentacles says that good things take time. Good things take time. And I think this is a really, really healthy message for you right now as you've kicked off the year with a bang. You got this $1 million idea or this $1 million goal or this dream of like maybe doing some world travel, going to the place you always wanted to go. And maybe it's not materializing right now, but good things take time. And the reality is that this person has had to put a lot of work in to see these seeds grow. And the Seven of Pentacles, it can talk about like long-term investments. So this would be IRAs, real estate, something that takes a long time to mature financially. Because if you think about it, when you buy real estate, you enter into like a 25-year, typically a 25 or a 30-year fixed mortgage, depending. And so, for some of you here, I think the cards are asking you to take the long game. And maybe with this Nine of Swords, some of you are caught up in the short term. Okay, but with the Empress, this world energy here, the Seven of Pentacles, you're looking to play the long game right now. And stay dedicated here with this Eight of Pentacles. Stay dedicated to seeing this manifestation come in. Play the long game. Try not to get wrapped up in what's going on right now as far as this manifestation is concerned. And I think that this could help the situation. Now, in the external influence, you have the Eight of Wands. Yeah, some of you are definitely looking to do, I'm getting a big travel timeline for some of you here with the Empress. This just because of this illustration and the Eight of Wands. This is definitely a card that can indicate international travel or getting on a flight or getting in a plane, travel by air. But it can also indicate long distance communication or communication from abroad, communication via email, text messages, phone calls, letters, anything that comes in from a distance. However, the Eight of Wands is also breakthroughs and the clouds clearing, things pushing ahead for you finally. the stress and the energy going away and the clouds clearing. Now, this is a really positive energy to get with the Wheel of Fortune, because to me it seems like you're going to strike while the iron is hot. Like the wheel of let's not forget the Wheel of Fortune here is in this card. It does mean that you have some huge luck and you have a huge opportunity here. And with the Eight of Wands, it could suggest that you're going to go full steam ahead in this direction. So this is really, really positive. You then here have the Seven of Wands in your hopes and fears. I love how this person here is meditating while they are being, while people around them are sort of competing with them. You can't really tell in this card, but the illustration here is that people are competing with this person, and they're calm, cool, and collected. Right? They're meditating through the challenge. They're not letting the competition get the best of them, and they're pushing forward. And for you, I think right now it's important to sort of shut out the outside influence. Okay, for some of you, you may be bogged down by like what other people are doing, or like you may see this other person, you know, they may have already visited 35 countries and you've only visited 5 countries. I'm just giving you an example. And you're like, oh man, should I even do this? I'm never going to get to 35 countries. But you should let that go, and you should shut out the outside competition at this time, and focus on what you're looking to be dedicated to, which is this some sort of big goal or some sort of big manifestation. I think likely in career. For some of you, this is going to be in travel as well. Like you really see yourself going somewhere. But right now, some of you are a little bit bogged down by what's going on outside of you, like the competition around you in this space. And the cards are saying to shut all of that down for yourself and focus on continuing to be dedicated. In the outcome, you have the Three of Pentacles. You will meet people along this path that are going to be here to support you. Okay, the Three of Pentacles is a really good card that can indicate your colleagues or the people that you work with day to day, but it can also represent just other people generally in your life who are really appreciative of you and also the work that you do. They think highly of you, particularly in your career space, and they are people who want to work with you. And so you are going to be growing your network here in the future. Now, I know that's a little bit contradictory to what I said, but really what I said earlier is whoever you're competing with, the cards are saying to not focus on that. Okay, you're looking to focus on the people who are here to support you on your path. Okay, and there are like-minded people that are going to come in, and the cards are saying you can welcome these people into your life and stay dedicated to this task here. Some of you also will either become you will either bring on a mentor, so you will get a mentor, or you will be a mentor for someone, by the way, with the Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. So what an incredible reading. Let's go ahead and take a look at the clarifications here. All right, so you've got the Three of Wands, you have the King of Swords, and you have the Ace of Cups. Some of you are traveling for love. Not everybody here, but there's a long distance situation here. Some of you may meet somebody while you travel, for sure. As I look at this Three of Wands, this surfer here, I like this illustration. This is another travel card, so you have a number of travel cards here. But more broadly, because not everybody is going to be doing travel here, more broadly, the Three of Wands is a card of adventure. Okay, it's a card of adventure and realizing that there's unlimited potential in front of you. And remember, you have this manifestation, you have this big abundance dream, this big abundance vision, and it's here, it's available to you. But with this Ace of Cups, some of you will be meeting somebody. They could be an air sign here, as you have the King of Swords. Now, the other thing here is by taking the action, remember, going back to one of the core messages that I said in this reading, moving out of the dream space and into the action space, by doing this, you are going to reconnect with your state of joy. Remember, I talked about here with this Four of Wands, the Ace of Cups is triggering that for me. I talked about you getting into this joy state, which is going to actually help you manifest quicker. By taking the action, you're going to get into that joy state, and this is going to come in a lot quicker, okay? So, yeah. Let's go ahead and let's see, let's pull some of these oracle cards here. All right, so 1, 2, 3. Let's see if we can get some additional messages for you around this Sagittarius. All right, yeah. The big one for you here is helpful people, forgiveness, and look for a sign. I love this card. I always love when I pull this card because this is sort of like this can represent epiphanies, but it reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune really is a sign coming in, and it's like, okay, it's time for you to investigate this type of energy. And then this helpful people card, you are connecting with like-minded people here. If not the beginning of February, the actions that you take will lead you to really find a tribe or a community or connect with like-minded people here for sure. And these are people that are here to support you on your path. All right, these are not people who are here to compete with you, right? And that type of energy. All right, you've got a bunch of cards. We're gonna just pull all of these. So you've got bad health, you have message of concern, thoughts, courtship, lovers, wealthy man, and pathway. Okay, maybe what's going on here is there's some love story here that is well, there's definitely a love story that is on the table for Sagittarius people here. I think some of you, this could be a travel situation where you meet someone and it's like, whoa. But there's also maybe a situation involving competition in love as well that's coming up here. That's what's coming in here with the lovers and the courtship card. Now, there is something with this message of concern, bad health, and thoughts. Remember, we have this Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is all about your thoughts, and it's in the thoughts position. And you have it here with the thoughts card. Okay, I think there's an overabundance of thoughts, and this is maybe locking you up a little bit. It's like locking up your energy, and it's preventing you from taking this action I'm talking about. So remember, the key thing, if you're still here and you're still watching, the thing that I want you to take away from this reading is when you take an action, you are going to get into a joy state. The joy state is going to help you manifest this dream quicker. So I'm going to leave you with that right here. Thank you so much for being here, Sagittarius, and I will certainly be talking to you again soon.